An Area of Darkness. An Area of Darkness is a travelogue written by V.S. Naipaul, first published in 1964. It is the Anna Chronicle of Naipaul's journey through India, his ancestral homeland, as he tries to understand the country and his place in it. The book is divided into 3 parts. Part 1, An Area of Darkness. The first part of the book is titled An Area of Darkness, and is divided into 7 chapters. In this part, Naipaul sets out to explore India, a country he has never visited before. He arrives in Bombay, now Mumbai, and is struck by the poverty and chaos of the city. He travels to Delhi, Agra, and Jaipur, visiting historical sites like the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort, but he is unable to appreciate their beauty because of the poverty and filth that surrounds them. He also travels to the holy city of Benares, now Varanasi, where he witnesses the suffering of the poor and the exploitation of the caste system. In this part, Naipaul paints a bleak picture of India, a country he sees as backward and stagnant. Part 2, A Wounded Civilization. The second part of the book is titled A Wounded Civilization, and is divided into 6 chapters. In this part, Naipaul delves deeper into the history and culture of India, trying to understand why the country is the way it is. He explores the caste system, Hinduism, and the impact of British colonialism on India. He argues that India is a wounded civilization, a country that has lost its way and is unable to recover from the trauma of its past. Naipaul's critique of India is harsh, but he argues that it is necessary to confront the country's problems in order to move forward. Part 3, The Overcrowded Barracoon. The third and final part of the book is titled The Overcrowded Barracoon, and is divided into 4 chapters. In this part, Naipaul returns to Bombay and reflects on his journey through India. He concludes that India is a country that is trapped in its own traditions and unable to break free from the cycle of poverty and exploitation. He argues that the caste system is the root of India's problems and that it must be dismantled in order for the country to move forward. He also reflects on his own identity as an Indian living in the West, and the difficulties he faces in reconciling his heritage with his modern, Western identity. Overall, An Area of Darkness is a powerful critique of India, a country that Naipaul sees as trapped in its own traditions and unable to break free from the cycle of poverty and exploitation. Naipaul's writing is often bleak and uncompromising, but it is also insightful and thought-provoking. The book is a must-read for anyone interested in Indian history, culture, and society. In the first part of An Area of Darkness, Naipaul travels to India for the first time and begins his exploration of the country. He arrives in Bombay and is immediately struck by the poverty and chaos of the city. In the first chapter, he describes the filth and squalor of the streets, the overcrowded housing, and the hordes of people living in poverty. He is overwhelmed by the sights and smells of the city, and he struggles to understand how anyone can live in such conditions. Naipaul then travels to Delhi, where he visits the Red Fort and the Jama Masjid, a mosque built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. He is disappointed by what he sees, noting that the monuments have been neglected and are surrounded by poverty and filth. He also visits Agra and the Taj Mahal, but he is unable to appreciate its beauty because of the poverty and filth that surrounds it.